If you do end up liking this video, please don't forget to turn on notifications by clicking that bell icon. And oh yeah, we do have a monthly giveaway that you can join in by clicking on this card right here. Check it out if you haven't yet. Now, if there is one thing that Nokia has absolutely nailed with their recent Plus series of launches, it's been the build. Whether it's the 5.1 Plus or the 6.1 Plus or even the 3.1, the 3.1 Plus, it looks and feels amazing. And the new 7.1 Plus continues pretty much with that trend. We have a Series 6 aluminum magnesium metal frame and a beautiful glass sandwich design. Up front, there's a full HD plus 6.18 inch display. There is a notch up top, but the bezels are quite thin, and overall I think the 7.1 Plus, it kind of looks good. Also worth noting is that this 6.18 inch display, it's capable of a peak brightness of 500 nits. It can play back HDR videos. It covers 96% of the NTSC color gamut. There's a lot of nice little marketing terms that were thrown around, but overall, it kind of looks, it's supposed to be a good display based on track record. So 6.18 inches notch, nice, can't really complain. What I am kind of really excited about is the chip inside. It's the Snapdragon 710 chip. I've used it only once so far on the Mi 8 SE, and I absolutely adored it on that phone. Now, if that was MIUI and this would be stock, so that's a change right there. So the performance should get even better, and the Adreno 616 in particular was really good even on the 8 SE. So I just can't wait to check out how that Snapdragon 710 performs with stock Android. Now, to back all this up, there's a 3500 milliamp hour battery that's provided. That should be quite good. Again, 6.18 inches, not too big, and this is built on a 10 nanometer manufacturing process, the Snapdragon 710. So I'm kind of expecting the battery life to be good too. And of course, given that even the 5.1 Plus got a Type-C port, there's a Type-C port, and there's support for 18-watt fast charging. Now, moving on to software, we have a ton of AI features on the Nokia X7, but I expect these to be only for China since there's no Google Play services in China. It's not the real stock ROM there. It is stockish, but then there are additions like this all the time. So I don't think that would make its way onto the 7.1 Plus. Internationally, Nokia ships their phones, or rather HMD ships their Nokia phones with stock Android on board under the Android One program. And as far as updates go, they've been on point. So I expect the 7.1 Plus to get the latest Android Pie update pretty quickly. Now, all that said, let's move on to the cameras. We have a 12 megapixel f1.8 camera that's coupled with a 13 megapixel secondary sensor. Now, this is a pretty impressive setup because the first one, it gets OIS. It is the Sony IMX363 sensor, 1.4 microns S pixels and all that. We've seen this in the past. We just saw it yesterday on the ROG phone that we unboxed. If you haven't checked that out, here's a card. The Zenfone 5Z has the same sensor. The Xiaomi Mi 8 has the same sensor. I think even the Poco F1 has the same sensor but with a different lens. I might be wrong. If I'm wrong, I'll let you know via the comments. I just thought of that. Anyway, this is an excellent sensor. It's tried and tested. We've seen it on a lot of phones and it's kind of performed well. So I expect that to continue. And again, with software, there are some AI tricks. These ones do end up making it to the international variant. Usually, there's a bunch of scene detection options, portrait mode, of course, beautify. That's also available with the 20 megapixel front camera. Now, this selfie shooter, we've seen it in the past. It uses pixel binning to combine 4 pixels into one to create an effective 1.8 microns S pixels for those low light images, or rather low light selfies. Some traditional Nokia features like Bothy's and Ozo audio also make a return, and so does the Carl Zeiss branding on the lens. Overall, I can't wait to test these cameras out. Anyway, finally, let's wrap this one up with what really made this a very interesting proposition for me, and I think you guys are going to like it too. The price. This X7 starts at, wait for it,